It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with Coach Bielema before the game. This is going to be a big challenge today. They have a great team coming in here, but he said, I am confident in our ability to handle that. We've got the best crowd in college football. They make every game a home field advantage. He said, I feel great that the crowd is behind us here today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Bruins ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Valentine. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Illinois' offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Caden Hauser. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential. From the gun, the running back has it. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch, and he's free. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a catch. On the move at the 30. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Illinois. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you in man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense will now get its first chance with the football. Nico Iamaleava. He had a very hard time throwing it to his own guys last time out. A 6-interception game in the loss. Making side adjustments here. Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Iamaleava from the gun on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Offense set on first down. Throwing, Iamaleava. Complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. A first down for the offense. Wants to go right back downfield. Pocket breaking down. Holds it in. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
They'll run it from the gun. Maybe a crease. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Pressure coming. Intercepted to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. The 40. At the 30. 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Now the Illini calling a timeout there first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Snagged out of the air. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, the defense knew this was going to be the guy the offense was trying to get the football to, so it looks like they've got a plan for him. Nice job.
3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Makes the grab on the left. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing, Iamaleava. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll bring it out. It's Valentine. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. To the air, it's Hauser. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Upstairs to make the catch. There he goes. He's at the and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Illini.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And the point after is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he drops it on the crossing route on 1st down. He knew that defense was bearing down on him. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Morgan. Off to the races to the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Right back to it. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Final play of the quarter coming. On the move, it's Knight. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. At the end of quarter one, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. No reason to think so far we won't see plenty more offense on display, or will the defense find an answer as we start the second quarter? So first down here as they go back to work. Iamaleava makes the catch. It's Morgan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Fakes to grab. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quick completion to the right. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. On target. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Throwing, Imaliava. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Third down in the gun, Imaliava. Complete. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. He wants it all. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
To throw, it's Hauser. Gets it out fast.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together. And they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and pass. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressive.
Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up. Interception.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. He breaks a tackle. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Hauser. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Scoop and score. Touchdown, UCLA.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Off play action. Pulls it in. It's Clement. At the 40, there he goes. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll run it on the counter. Makes a man miss. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Reads it, fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Red pass, it's complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Illinois! His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll leave it with him. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. They'll go right back to it. Might have a chance. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Takes the handoff. It's Knight. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Bruins call timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Might be changing the route. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Here's a heat. Trying to get behind the defense. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the 1st half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Got it in the middle, it's Clement. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 5 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. Gets it out to the 44, and he's out of bounds, and now this offense has spectacular field position. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the Bruins head coach coming out of the locker room. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
How nice is it to be an offensive coordinator and you call a pass play, but your guy turns it into an explosive run? Like, that is so much fun to call. Good protection up front, but he just sees space so well. They drop back, he finds the hole, and man, before you know it, he's just chewing up yards and making big plays.
Iamaleava. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but fourth and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Fourth down, Iamaleava. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Rush is on him. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Throwing, Iamaleava. Under fire. Complete in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Off the RPO. Throw to the right, looking for the first. Touchdown, Bruins! They take the lead here in the second half.
Really nice job by the quarterback getting through his progression. He wanted to throw that football down the field, but nobody was open. He never forgot about his running back, running the swing route, spitting it out to the perimeter, and letting him do the rest for a touchdown.
And the extra point was good. He'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. On the run, it's Knight. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Sends it back in motion. Got it behind the line. It's Woods. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Hauls it in. Snags it and he's open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Bruins come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got his man. Turning it on. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
He's got his man, makes the grab. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're working that left side. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Saying in the gun on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. How about delivering that touchdown pass when your mowers and your incisors got rattled around about the same time?
He's going to need a minute to go over and clear the cobwebs on the sidelines, but I think after throwing that touchdown pass, that's going to give this QB a ton of confidence moving forward.
So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to throw, it's Hauser. And it's incomplete on third down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the UCLA sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a break.
Snags it, and there's running room. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Play fake, Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. With the catch, it's Grove. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wide receiver comes in motion. Iamaleava working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Wide receiver going in motion. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
Man, as you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Touchdown, UCLA! Right on the money, makes the grab in the end zone. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The option look. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Looking for a deep man. He's got it inside the 30. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Caught in the backfield, it's Valentine. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to impose their will with the run. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Gets open down the middle. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Imaliava. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Here's the Imaliava to throw. Right down the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Illinois will get things going as the offense comes out onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Hey, finally, we see a nice game. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's Pauser. Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And right down the middle. You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets.
Number 81 set to kick this one away.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the UCLA sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Motion from the wideout. Iamaleava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. This time on target. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Again, it's Iamaleava. Oh, they're after him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Iamaleava from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks